Okay, jumping into standard for the X-Major League between Patrik Pfeiffer at the top and Felix Stenitzer at the bottom. I just missed a bit at the start. Patrik on some sort of blue-black build. Felix is on some sort of vehicles, obviously with veteran motorist, Madu vehicles. The harvester comes down. We'll see if he's got anything that he can equip with it. What's the equip cost? Crew 1, yeah, so you can play the Inventor's Apprentice to crew the harvester next turn. Did Patrik just miss a... Yeah, he missed his turn there. He didn't play a land. Okay, so did they have a rollback there? He's still going to be able to equip the harvester. So 2 cards are going to get in here. Yeah, I didn't see if he granted the rollback. I just had to duck away for a second. So the Bombat Courier is starting to get in now. Bombat can also equip the harvester. And he does have the energy to give it lifelink. This board's starting to get quite big now. Patrick's gonna... He's got that Vraska's Contempt. He's gonna have to start thinking about where he's gonna use it, because it's getting out of hand here. Yep, he's going to probably take down the harvester here. That'll work out alright, oh, no, actually, because the courier's an artifact, so the courier's still turning on the Inventor's Apprentice and the Toolcraft. No, that's okay. That's alright. Yeah, so he's still going to be facing... There's a Gearhulk, but he's still a land short. He's going to be facing 6 damage here. If we look at Felix's hand, the Fatal Push is not going to do anything for the Gearhulk. Gearhulk can come down next turn, but does he have a... I suppose a Hieroglyphic Illumination to... So only a Fatal Push in hand. So Patrik can actually stabilize here. But this board is massive from Felix. We'll see what he's going to flash back. Vraska's Contempt or Hieroglyphic Illumination. Or possibly even... No, he could just flash back a Fatal Push. If he wants to remove something. His life total is still not dire. Oh, he's going to take Vraska's Contempt. I think I would have saved that if I had another Gearhulk, because Fatal Push hits everything on the board, unless he's going to take the Pia and Karen. Oh, the Pia and LR, sorry. Alexa, turn off living room. So he targets a Toolcraft Exemplar. He could have got a Fatal Push for that. What is... And he gets to block, so which creature is he going to block here? Felix with no cards can actually sack the Bombat Courier and get it 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Yeah, so he's going to take down Pierre and Kieran. So he's going to drop to 7, but kind of stabilized. We'll see the sack of the Bomat Courier. Ballista can come for 2. But no viable... I mean, Hada Karan's going to be able to get in here. And just... That's ominous for... Yeah, he can actually swing... I think he's just dead next turn. Patrick's dead because Felix is holding a walking ballista. He will need to gear Hulk and counter it with the sensor, providing Felix doesn't have a land, so there is that play open to him. No, actually, the problem here is the Heart of Karan, so he can actually fatal push the Heart of Karan with the Gear Hulk. I suspect those fatal pushes will be coming out pretty quickly from Felix. Can he survive here? Swings with just 2. Gear Hulk will take the Heart of Karan, but there's another Heart of Karan that he has to deal with. And he's still taking hits from that Thopter. Down to 5. Hazaret can't do anything at this stage because of too many cards in hand. But Desperate Scarab God, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so he's got enough mana. He can play Scarab God and activate it. He could get Pia, and Pia Nala could be the play here. Pia Nala would give him a Thopter that could check that other Thopter. What he doesn't know is, and he should surely suspect, Felix has got a fatal push to take it down. Yep, so he's going for the Pianella to get the Thopter, which will be, well, I guess Felix can play Hada Karan and Fatal Push next turn. Ironically, it's that little 1-1 chipping away that's going to be the difference in this match. Another Toolcraft Exemplar. He has no white though. Down to 4. And he chooses not to play the Hada Karan. I'm a bit surprised by that. Patrik, I think if he can get some sort of removal spell to take that Thopter, then he's going to win. Felix has got him on a 2-turn clock. Well, Felix actually had him dead because Patrik's out of cards. If Felix had played out the flyer, I forget its name. Okay, that's handy, you draw 2 cards. If Felix had played out the Heart of Karan, he would have lethal on board for the next turn, meaning that Patrik has to top deck something. Now Patrik, 1, 2, 3, 4, he can actually play this Hieroglyphic Illumination and activate Scarab God. He's going to activate Scarab God first. Targeting what? Veteran Motorist. Okay, that's a smart play. Because he's going to get the Scry 2 first. There's a very nice play from Patrik. He scries 2 first, so then he can. So he puts a card to the bottom. He bottoms both, so now he can play the hieroglyphic illumination, and he didn't have to draw those 2 cards. Yeah, I like that play a lot. He just needs to get that Thopter off the board, and I think he's going to win the match. Now he's deciding, because hieroglyphic is an instant, so he doesn't actually have to play it now. If he was to play it now, he would only be looking for a fatal push. Ah, okay, so he's just dead. Yeah, Hazaret can discard, and we're going to go to game 2. I often forget that from Hazaret. He taps the wrong mana there. I think there's nothing that can save him anyway. Hazaret can just activate again, so game 1's going to go to Felix. As they go to sideboarding, I can't remember if this has an exclamation point. Okay, it's got a password, so I can filter some. If you're watching the league matches, that's a handy way to do it. You set a password for your match, and then you can just untick the open ones, and you see far less. You see them sideboarding here. Sideboarding for blue-black is kind of tough against this deck because they don't have any very good. Like, they literally have nothing for artifact removal. They're back already. That was very fast. That sometimes you'll see Ether Meltdown in the blue-whites. As we look at, this is Patrik's hand. Yeah, he's going to mulligan. He had no blue sources. This time he's got no black, but he's got to search for a Skanta, so I think, yeah, he can keep that. Felix has kept 7 cards. Look at his one. So he's got a nice curve here, invents his apprentice into Heart of Quran. Search for Skanta is going to have to do some work for Patrik. He has no black sources. He is going to be able to fatal push. If he can get the black source, he'll fatal push a Heart of Quran next turn. There's the black. Timely. So we'll see if Felix drops a 3. Yeah, the Scrap Heap Scroungers. This is going to be a nice. And Patrik's going to be able to disallow the next card that we see. But he still has 6 damage on board, Felix does. Let's see what Search for Skanta does here. Although Essence Extraction is going to be a good one here. Okay, put Evolving Wild. So he turned down a land. He can cycle the Hieroglyphic Illumination if he wants. As he drops to 9, so this is dangerous now. And no. This is ominous, very ominous here from Patrik. The Essence Extraction is going to buy him a turn, but he's kind of faced here. He's facing down 9 damage. 2, 3. Oh, he's going to take 4 from the Heart of Quran. 4, 6, 7. Okay, so he's going to concede, yeah. I think he had to disallow the Heart of Quran on that last turn and not cycle. So Patrik's going to take standard 2 games to 0.